Welcome back to Portugal Limestones, the channel where you can find everything about Portuguese limestones. On this video we are going to talk for the first time about a limestone called Azul Valverde. It's a limestone we haven't talked before. It's a grey limestone from Portugal that is quite known, quite famous, but that today has seen a reduction in terms of supply because of limited quantities in the quarries. Anyway, it's still a relevant limestone with quite some demand. So we are going to introduce you to the limestones. So here we have the Azul Valverde, the main variation, which has this color, is a dark grey limestone with some blue areas and some kind of lightly beige color tone sections, you know. So there's some variation. Here, for example, you see this dark grey section. So this is what you can expect from the Azul Valverde, slight grey color tone variation, and not so uniform. But all in all, you know, in projects, the material becomes quite uniform in large quantities. So what's particular about this one is this, you know, these darker areas combined with lighter colored areas. And yeah, this would be the main variation of the Azul Valverde. So on these sides we have the Azul Valverde light, which shows a light grey background. Quite uniform. If we compare with the dark one, this is much more uniform. It's very consistent, fine grain structure. And what's particular about this variation is that it presents some occasional fossils, as we see here, and calcite. It depends a lot. So higher selections will have less, lower selections will have more of these elements. So that's it. Both limestones, they take a lot of surface finishings. This one, for example, would take the flamed and yeah, a bunch of other finishings. And down here we have a couple of small samples to show the flame finishing. So the flame finishing of the light variation, this is what we have here. So we show little flakes, more or less a uniform structure. But what's particular about this sort of finishing is that the fossils and the calcite, they stand out a little bit. So here it's quite evident where these elements are, but the rest of the limestone presents quite a light grey color. And on the other side, we have another type of finishing. This one could be used on exterior cladding, for example, or even on exterior flooring. It's scratched. So with the scratching device, you essentially scratch the surface of the stone and you get this. You know, it's quite uniform and changes a little bit the color and the structure of the stone. So that's it. The Azul Valverde is an interesting limestone with limited supply, but still a relevant limestone and with quite some demand. So if you want to know more information about it, feel free to contact us. Thank you for watching.